By the way, my name is DJ Sandy if you want to look me up later.
Hey, what's up everybody, and welcome to another edition of Rave Reviews. This month we'll be looking at a good friend of mine, Jeffee, who's been around for a good part of the decade playing jungle, which initially started out as big, hard, heavy breakbeat. He owns a magazine that's internationally known called Jungleized. He's been around through the whole transition. What can you say? He's a good guy. Here you go, here's Jeffee.
Early drum and bass was actually sort of a breakbeaty sound, which is almost what we were hearing a little bit earlier. You know, it was all about drums, bass, and samples. And jungle was the same way. It started off as a breakbeat sound with a lot of samples you recognize, and then somebody took it a little deeper and took it down into drums and bass only, and that's sort of where the drum and the bass, you know, the little moniker that got added to it. Instead of the straight 808 kick where you got the, you know, which is pretty standard in earlier hip hop, and you know, they made a melody out of it actually in the bass line, and it takes a lot of bass cabinets to really hear that, and that's pretty much where the, you know, bottom end comes from, and you got to have that bottom end or else you just don't feel it. Actually, a lot of my influences come from other music other than drum and bass, which is like Trevor Horn and people who produce like Propaganda and a lot of like synth bands of the 80s of all things. I can be added in to a crowd of trance or house or funky breaks, you know, and it's not a problem because people keep dancing anyway. So yeah, I wouldn't mind being the co-host of this show.
All right, that was Jeffee. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Listen to him. If you want to come check him out, he spends every Thursday night at the Go Lounge. If you want to check a copy of Jungleized, it's in every issue of Synergy. If you want to get his new tape, it's called Funk Fortified. You can get it around here in town anywhere. And he's also, you can hear some of his remixes that are on Moonshine and Ultra Recordings. I want to remind you next week, really good friend of mine, groovy chick, Baby Ann's going to be on the show. Cool, little hottie. And anybody seen Geek Boy, man? He's usually bugging my ass by now. No.